I didn't notice you there. I was looking for some recipes since I was a little low on vitamin K. So today we're making some kale with pan-fried walnuts. So as you see, I have kale, which we'll be using 3 cups of, chopped walnuts, which we'll be using 1/8 of a cup of, 1/4 of a garlic clove, we're going to mince it, and then 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil. So for the first step, we're going to be tearing kale into large pieces, which Safeway has already done for us. Then cook it in a large pot of well-salted boiling water, which we will be using our distilled water, not this tap, that's nasty stuff. Wait about 6 minutes, I would say. Drain the kale and wait until it's cool enough to handle, and then press out the excess liquid. So now I'm going to be taking the kale and putting it into my 1 cup serving size, and we need 3 of these cups. I'll be back. Now, while I start to get the mixing going, we have to wait about 6 minutes for it to boil. I figured since I was waiting for the water to boil, I thought I'd mince some garlic while we wait. So we want to mince about 1/4 of it. The next step is we'll be draining the kale in the water. I'm going to put it into a bowl to make sure I have it all ready. For the next step, we'll be either using olive oil or vegetable oil, cooking up the walnuts inside of our pan. We'll be setting it to a medium-low temperature, and we'll be using about 1/2 of a tablespoon. So the next step, we'll be putting the walnuts into the pan. So we're going to need about an 1/8 of a cup, but we only have a 1/4 of a cup, so I'm going to be using that. The recipe calls you have to stir the walnuts. So next we will be putting those garlics I minced up earlier to mix into the walnuts. For our final step, we will be adding the kale into the pot with the walnuts and the garlic. We'll be stirring that till it's heated through. The recipe does call for salt and pepper if you'd like to add it too. Just a tad. And now we just stir till it's done. And it's just about to be done, so I'm going to be serving it back into my plate. Okay. Exquisite.